Welcome to Inside Tameside. Here's the headlines. A man has died after being hit by a train in Hyde. War medal stolen 8 years ago reunited with its rightful owners, and Millbrook residents plant a commemorative tree as World War I tribute. A man has died after being hit by a train in Tameside. The incident happened close to Hyde Central Station on Tuesday at around 11:30 a.m. A spokesperson for British Transport Police said they immediately closed the line, and Greater Manchester Police and North West Ambulance Service also attended. Sadly, the man, believed to be in his 40s, was pronounced dead at the scene. Police say they are not treating the incident as suspicious. A First World War medal awarded to a soldier killed in the conflict was reunited with its rightful owner this week, 8 years after being stolen. The Victory Medal awarded to Private Arthur Mason was found on Remembrance Sunday and kindly handed in to Anne Worthington at the Tameside Council reception in Ashton the very next day. Anne appealed to trace the rightful owner through the pages of the Tameside Reporter, and within hours of the newspaper hitting the streets, the owners had been in touch with Anne and met with her this week for an emotional and touching reunion. A special commemorative tribute has been made to those who fell in World War I after members of the Millbrook Residents Association planted a tree in memory and tribute to those who lost their lives in the Great War. The ceremony took place at Oak Park in Millbrook Village and was organised by the Millbrook Residents Association. Work has started on building 3 new restaurants at Ashton Leisure Park, which are set to bring around 120 jobs to the town. The new restaurant space at the Leisure Zone is due for completion next March and will see popular chains Five Guys, Bella Italia and Prezzo added to the Leisure Park mix, which is home to Cineworld and Hollywood Bowl. Extra car parking is also being created. Huge crowds descended on Stalybridge's Civic Hall at the weekend for the town's final Handmade Market of the year. Saturday's event also marked the end of an era for the hugely successful markets, as the venue will no longer be available to host the event from next year. Hundreds visited the event, with £3,000 also being raised for local charity Reuben's Retreat through a 50p admission charged at the regular events over the last year. A new home is now being arranged to stage the popular markets organised by MWL Events. As Stalybridge gears up for Christmas, Pride of Tameside Business Award winner Magpie's Nest got into the festive spirit at the weekend as it unveiled its Christmas window. The window theme is Swan Lake, and young ballerinas from the nearby Sarah England School of Dance performed outside the Armentières Square-based business, with Tameside Radio reporting live from the event. And finally, Tameside towns are busy preparing for the festive season with official Christmas light switch-ons across the borough. A host of events and activities have surrounded the big switch-ons, with groups, organisations and businesses all teaming up to make the events possible. In Denton there was a German market, in Mosley a lantern parade, and in Hyde young singers braved the rain to light up their towns. For this week's sport preview, we now cross over to Becky Cahill at the Quest Media Sports Centre.
Well, this weekend sees 2 of our sides involved in FA Trophy third qualifying round action. Stalybridge Celtic will be buoyed by their midweek win at Gloucester when they make the short trip to face Chorley, whilst Hyde FC have a longer journey as they travel to the Midlands to take on Tamworth. Meanwhile, in the Evo-Stick League Premier Division, Ashton United entertain Whitby Town at Hurst Cross, and Curzon Ashton are on the road at Nantwich Town. In the First Division, North Mosley travel to Clitheroe, whilst Droylsden take on Prescott Cables at the Butcher's Arms. You can listen to the sport on Saturday on Tameside Radio to keep track of all the action as it happens.
Thanks, Becky. You can read about all these stories and more in this week's edition of the Tameside Reporter and Glossop Chronicle. That's the latest. I'm Anna Fletcher.